So, introduction. I've been playing the game for like I think I've been playing since season zero. Okay, I've seen metas come and go, meta shift. I've seen everything. I've seen every fucking shit. I've seen enshittification of Spider-Man. I've seen enshittification of Iron Fist. I've seen a lot of things. Now, today's agenda, today's goal for us is that we're going to rank dive combinations. Now, dive is a pretty versatile playstyle, if you think, if you personally ask me, because what's happening with is you can see dive counters like Namor saying they've got pretty different reworks at this point. I don't know. I don't think Namor got a rework, but yeah, Singh did get a rework, and he's in a good spot. Namor is in a good spot. Even without team ups, he's pretty great. Unless you have to go with Star Lord or Punisher, which is a direct counter. Then Moon Knight is good. He used to be dive fodder. Now he's not anymore dive fodder anymore. So uh, we are going to rank dive combinations. I am a Daredevil main. I play a lot of Iron Fist. I've tried Black Panther and Black Panther and Magic at some point in season 5, I think, but I haven't really put much commitment in them. Though I've played Spider-Man, so I've also played TVS Chef. Oh man, those are some good times. I don't think we can put him in the right list right now. So let's talk about the first dive combination for S tier. Now, I think the best. I mean, Daredevil himself alone is a great hero. He should be put in A tier. But if you like, if you duo him with Iron Fist, it is an S tier combination. Both of them are like mosquitoes. They are hard to kill, hard to catch, and I mean Daredevil himself is very. He's like a tank himself. He's really hard to kill. But if you duo him with an Iron Fist, I think Iron Fist is a great combination because again, he's harder to get rid of compared to Black Panther or Spider Man. I think both of these people, you can add magic in this. You can add magic in this, but I don't think that is a. I've never tried this type combination myself with Daredevil and magic, but I've played Fist and Daredevil, and man, it's fun. One of the most uh, common combinations I see if you ban Namor, and if you ban Namor, your team or even the enemy team does ban Namor or any other counter to dive, then Spider Man and Black Panther. Where is it? Yeah, these two. Now, this whole combination is only the whole combination, the whole gimmick of Spider Man and Black Panther is that they're just hard to kill. You can't catch them. Both of them are squishies. They're easy to die. They're like glass cannons, but their whole gimmick is that they're hard to catch, And with the new team of Black Panther is in a pretty good spot, but good spot as in for his survivability. As for the damage he does, he's in a very bad spot. I really want him to get buffed, but again, he would be very much dominating in lower rank lobbies. I'm peak GM myself, so I think Diamond and Platinum can be set to lower rank lobbies. So Spider-Man and Black Panther, both of them are hard to kill. That's their whole gimmick. But their individual damage and the individual contribution they do is pretty low. So that I think they can put in A tier. This both of these combinations will change. Each of these combinations will change with respect to every other combination we're gonna add. Now I play a lot of Star Lord. This guy here. Star Lord is more of a flanker. He's like Psylocke, but the thing about Star Lord is if you pair him with Daredevil, he is genuinely good because Daredevil can do a lot of burst damage to the team. He can burn cooldowns. He can do anything that Star Lord suffers with. One of the things I've observed with Star Lord is it's very hard to kill Cloak and Dagger in her bubble, little the bubble. And you cannot kill invisible women at all because again she is buffed. So Star Lord and Daredevil are a great combination. They're not that good. They're in like A tier for me because this just works. These three dive characters just work so well together that you don't need these three. These three. Another dive hero that is I don't know if I can call him a knife. Yeah, I don't know. So the new hero, Elsa Bloodstone. I have played Dive Elsa for a while, and she's good. She's really good as Dive, but she's more like a flank character. She's not even Dive at this point. I don't think her playstyle is Dive at all because uh, there is nothing she can do to get out of a fight unless she gets a lot of overshoot. The problem with Elsa is okay, she is good. She's part of the meta in this season. She is good. She's as good as Daredevil. I think sometimes better. Okay, no, she's not better than Daredevil. I folded Elsa Blitzstone a lot of times in against the fights. The thing about Elsa is she is very strong when she's in. She's great. She's great. She's a great killer, but she doesn't have an escape option. Unlike these, all of these, like fist can kick. I mean, usually when you're fisting, you're just saving your kick to get out of a fight. Same with the Daredevil with the shift and magic. She has a lot of survivability options. Same with Star Lord, Spider Man, Black Panther. I doubt he's just so trash right now. I don't know. I don't even know if she'll be added into any of these comps anymore. He's just so bad. But Elsa, she is an S tier pick. She is part of that because she takes away so much resources from the enemy team that they're just dry. She literally sucks them dry, so they're just dry. So you can just pick him off one by one. Psylocke again, same like Star Lord. She is really good against with Star Lord. Actually, both of them, and what's funny is that both of them actually perform at their best when they're with these heroes. So yeah, that's one. Uh, Another character like I play Tide usually on is Frank. He's not a Tide. He's definitely not a Tide. He's more for broad style, but I've played a lot of Flank Castle, and he's pretty strong with that shotgun, that fucking shotgun. It's good, but he's not a Tide. Sadly, I'd love him to be a Tide. Captain America is well. Let's talk about these both now. Captain America, Venom, and Angela. So Cap is he's generally so bad. The only reason I think his survivability is good. Cap should not. If you're a good Captain America, you should not be dying either way. Like even if they are like choke you, I don't know, I don't fucking know whatever the fuck they do, but you should not be dying on Captain America. And I'm a really good Captain America. I think he was the hero I used to push from Diamond to Grandmaster in the last because every time because the problem with this game is people are so anti-swap that they will refuse to play anything else. If you're playing, especially one thing about DPS men is that they refuse to swap. Like 30% of the DPS mains I've played with, they do swap, but other than that, they don't. I personally can vouch for that. I don't swap because I'm pretty egoistic myself. But if you're a dive down, like if you don't have a tank, you should swap. And I personally swap to Cap, Strange. Now this is my swap, okay? If we don't have a tank, I usually go for Cap, Strange, Emma Frost, Venom, or Magneto. Magneto is good. I've I don't know. Thing is like I rarely play thing. Anyways, so Captain America works good with these people. He works very good with these people because Cap himself is a very bad damage source. He doesn't do much damage, but if you give him a bit of a peel, he is going to wreck everyone. And that is why Moon Knight and Captain America is Moon Knight and any dive is really strong because Moon Knight is like the ultimate peel. Like this guy peels. He's the definition of peeling. This guy can bring any support or any squishy you're trying to fight down like 50 to 25, 50 to 60 HP, and that is enough. For these people, that is enough. I don't know about Cat. I haven't played him. I have not played him this season at all, but he's pretty good as far as I know. Moon Knight is great for dive mains. Now, Angela. About Angela, she is fun. I love Angela. She does as much damage as Cap does. The only thing is that she can fly and grab people is why she's preferred over Cap at this point, and she cannot stun. For the love of God, she is a bad staller. I've seen people in my team in Diamond team, Diamond rank by the way, to go. They're playing solo tank as Angela. She is a very very bad solo tank. The whole gimmick of a tank is that they're basically like an anchor hero. They anchor your team. They set the tempo for your team whenever you're in a team fight, or even pushing a point, exiting a point, or just retaking a point and stuff. Tanks are important because they anchor your team. They set the tempo of your team. They are the great source for alt farming for supports. A tank is a great source for farming alt for supports. They both are needed. And without these both, without a tank and a support, the DPS cannot do anything. So it's like open. And people do not realize this. If you don't have one, both of these roles are going to suffer. You know, in scientific language, there's this triangle, the fire triangle. In a fire triangle, you have fuel, oxygen, and source of heat. If you have none of even if you don't have one of these things, these fire cannot be possible. And this is what happens in rivals. And people do not swarm. Are you lucky? Anyways, let's talk about these two. Now, what happens with Angela and Cap is that both of them are bad tanks on their own. They need another tank. They can support tank. Like they need an anchor tank. Like Strange, Magneto is a great tank. Penny, Thor is he's strong. He's the best 1v1 character right now. And I think personally Daredevil is the second best 1v1 character. This guy never loses a 1v1. If you're losing a 1v1 as Daredevil against any of these heroes, okay, just take off Hulk because it's this. But again, you can still kill Hulk, by the way. Hulk managed to do that. But if you are losing 1v1 to any of these heroes, including flying heroes, because they are ass, flyers suck, Torch is gutted. Iron Man, I don't know. I've never really played against a lot of Iron Mans. But yeah, if you're losing 1v1s against any of these characters, I think you should look. I think you should start playing Daredevil. Maybe hit quick match or just not play Daredevil in that game. You can play in anything, but I should not be using this Daredevil. So if you pair these both with any of the anchor tanks like Strange, Thor, Magneto, then I think you can do really great, really great. So I'm gonna put them in B tier for now, both of them. Venom is an S tier. He is good. A good Venom who can actually aim and hit his shots is a menace. His shots do a lot of damage, especially the headshots. He can kill through support ults with his anti healing and his ult. He can do a lot of things. He's very versatile. It's just that many people don't play Venom because his rhythm, the whole cycle of his game is get in, do some, get in, right click, primary E. If you are about to die, press E. Wait for your shift to charge, and press shift get out. That's basically his cycle. But if you're a great Venom player, then I don't think that cycle matters because you can do devious amounts of damage and you can stall the whole support for devious amounts of time. This guy doesn't die. He's basically better than Cap. With Cap is the whole gimmick of Cap is to stall. This guy does it better. I've seen many people switch to Venom just to stall the game. Cap, no, not much. I go Cap to stall the game, but that's because I play a lot of Cap. But Venom, I think I should learn Venom. Hulk. Now the thing about Hulk is he's good with the sub. He's good when there is an anchor tank, same as Cap and Angela. But I don't know. I haven't played Hulk much, but I think he's not in a good spot. He's in good like he's an A tier. He's a solid A tier. He's not S tier because he cannot stall properly, and he gets counted by Penny. I swear to God, Penny mines. I think any die here gets counted. But what I'm thinking is let's put Hulk in S tier. I don't know. Let's put him here for now. Now the thing about other heroes here is now let's talk about some fun heroes. Thor is he's more of a flank tank. He doesn't do. I mean, as a solo tank, he's great. I mean, any of these tanks, Angela, Cap, Venom, none of them have good solo tank potential, but Thor has solo tank potential. He's a straightaway S tier. He is the best 1v1 character right now. If you're losing to Thor in a 1v1, that's fair because he's great. She's damn good. Other than that, Rogue, she's more of a brawl dive, frontline brawl dive, but she again suffers due to another thing. She's on a shield tank. Shield tank are more of a tank. They are the tanks most people play. Rogue is not part of it, but she's good. She's unkillable. She can just, you know, suck your support's powers off and she can survive. Same with any other thing. So she's a S tier. She's an S tier for now. I've lost so many fights against Rogue because she just doesn't die. Too much overhealth. Now I've now the whole list I've made is based on the heroes I've played. Okay, I've played all of these heroes, all of them. These heroes, I've played a lot of Spider-Man, 200 hours in Spider-Man as of now, but I don't play him anymore. I haven't played Spider-Man in 3 seasons. I don't play Psylocke. I don't play Psylocke. I do play Star-Lord. I haven't played Hulk 2, so I don't know what to do. But personally speaking, this is how the thing should go. Yeah, dive. Now the combinations. I actually went beyond the combination part. Now the combinations. Daredevil, Iron Fist, Magic, and Elsa. If you have any of these heroes on your team, I recommend going either of these heroes on the tier list. You can go Daredevil. I recommend go Daredevil because he's great. Or Fist or Magic. I'd say go Magic, don't go Fist. Why? Because Fist is more of a brawl now. He's not a dive. He's more of a brawl character. The sad part about Fist is that he is a brawl character, but he doesn't have the survivability of a brawl. It is funny how Daredevil is a dive character, but dive brawl mixture, but he still has more survivability than a Fist. So that's something I've seen. But yeah, this is a DPS combination S tier. For S tier dive combination for tanks, I'd say this. This is the best combination for dive. You can put Hulk up there. I think I should put Hulk up there because Rogue is there. So let's put Rogue down. So if you want to play tank, just put this in B tier too. I don't think she's proper dive, but she's good. Oh damn, I'm confused. So the thing about these three is that, well, if you're going tank and you have any of these people on your team, you can swap to Venom. If you have Thor, you can go Venom. If you have a Thor, you can go Hulk. If you have a Venom, you can go Hulk. I swear to God, Hulk and Venom duo is busted. Same for a Thor and Venom duo. Or maybe if you feel a bit funny and want to play 3 tanks, you can go these. I won't complain. So this is my personal tier list of dive heroes in this season, in season 6.5. I think season about to get over. We don't know what's going to happen in next season because we're going to get some new heroes. I think it's very rumored to get Black Cat and we're rumored to get Felicia. I call her Felicia. Black Cat is something I don't like. Let's just call her Felicia. It's rumored that we're going to get Felicia and next season White Fox. So let's see what these two heroes are going to be. If they are dive, I think we have a problem with DPS. There are too many DPS. Too many DPS and too less supports and tanks. So what happens is when you want to swap to something, it's bad. You can't swap because you just there's this feeling, right? This problem. So let's say if I'm playing Daredevil, my team doesn't have a tank anymore. What's going to happen is I have to switch to Strange, Mag, because these both are like the best tanks, right? Best tanks we always have been. They always have been good tanks. It just means that people don't know how to use them properly. So Strange and Mag, but the problem is one of my teammates is playing Strange, and I cannot play Magneto that good. I mean, I know that I cannot play Magneto that good in that specific game. So what can I play? Well, I can play Penny, but why would I play Penny on attack? or defense, even because she's once her nest is gone, she's just easy to kill. Oh, they have. I can play Emma. They don't have type. Oh, but they have flyers. Holy shit! I can't do anything on Emma. I can. I can block iron and machine, but I still cannot do enough. Other than that, even if they don't have flyers, Emma is. Um, I think she's very situational too. But I'll probably go Emma in that case. Think. I haven't played Think, but I don't know about this guy. This guy is like free ultra for the enemy. If I'm playing Starlord, if I'm playing Bucky, if I'm playing Punisher, if I'm playing any other hit scan hero, let's say Phoenix, Helen, even Veda and Adam, what's going to happen is I'm going to use Think as my ult charge. This guy is free ult charge, so I just ult farm both of these. Like I think Starlord himself, and you know, he's basically an ult merchant. He's good to play against a Think. So yeah, play Think, go Starlord, we counter his ass, we farm ult, boom boom boom, we win the game. That's how it is. Anyways, this is the whole tier list I've made. Nothing wrong with this tier list. If there is anything, okay, I'm sorry. This is my first video, by the way, so it's going to be, you know, kind of confusing for me. I'm not good at talking on the mic. I've never done that before much, but yeah. So this is the tier list I've made. This is how I see the game right now. Again, do not take my statements or do not take my ranking to the bone because this is a fraud. This might be a fraud ranking. The real meta can be anything in any rank. And if you're, and for God's sake, if you're platinum or low, please do not complain about this list. Why? Because you're platinum. If unless until you're diamond and above, please, I will not be listening to anyone because, again, I'll be honest. People in plat are just obnoxious. They think the meta. You know how they think the meta is. So I do not support smurfing, but I had to smurf. I had to make an alt account for the reason that my main account has like 400 games, and I didn't want to create that account anymore. I wanted to start fresh on something, so I created an alt account, and I reached plat, and oh man, I had a win rate of 80% until I reached plat. Someone, so I reached plat with only DareDevil. A lot of MVPs stuff and stuff. Again, he's good. The problem is people in plat are still banning Spider-Man and Black Panther. I don't know why. These both are bad. If you are struggling against Spider-Man, just go more. If you're still struggling against Spider-Man, just go Wanda. If you're struggling with Spider-Man, go Bucky. If you're struggling with Black Panther, go Mr. Fantastic. This guy's right here. Go Thing. Maybe go. I think Invis is good. A good Invis is hard to kill even as a Black Panther. Do not go Jeff. Do not go Jeff against a Black Panther. He is Black Panther directly counters Jeff. So you should not be doing that. Don't go Ultron. Why? I don't think he's a good healer. In a two healer comp, Ultron is bad. He does good damage though. That's one thing, but he's just bad. And that's the whole list now. And I think if you have any complaints with this list, I personally recommend please tell me. I'll improve it. It will help me improve in the game. You know, trying stuff and stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you guys. Have a good day.